Right, enough about traffic. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's a kiteboarder? Is that what this is, Celeste?
That's right, Emma. It is a kiteboarder, and the man you're about to meet, 69 years old and retired, but I gotta tell you, that's when life just begins, Lou.
Oh, I know that.
So tell me about how you got involved in kiteboarding.
Well, we had a Hobie Cat for a couple years. My kids are my crew. I got into windsurfing. I became a certified windsurf instructor. Kiteboarding is a lot more fun. You have a wider wind range. It is absolutely awesome.
I bet it is. And you know, Joe Dana here harnessed up. Oh, okay, you got a video up here. This is kiteboarding right here.
Yeah, that's jumping. That's when I was in Brazil. And that's down on the Kauaipi Lagoon.
You travel a lot?
Quite a bit. Yeah, I just recently got back from a 3.5-month kiteboarding trip. Retired life's tough, but someone's got to do it.
So how did you get into it? How did you start? I mean, how long have you been kiteboarding?
I've been kiteboarding. I took my first lesson when I was 58. I've been kiteboarding about 11 years.
Good for you.
For someone like me and a lot of us here in Arizona who grew up on the lakes, skiing and wakeboarding, what's the difference between that and something like this?
Right here, I'm diving the kite into the power zone. I had it in the neutral zone, not developing much power, dived it into the power zone, and it picked me up and started going. So all you need to do is understand a little bit about the wind. So if you've sailed or anything, that helps out, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
Learning to fly the kite, you want to take lessons. There's lots of power in the kite.
Which you're an instructor now.
I'm an instructor now, but if the wind's blowing, I'd rather be riding than instructing.
Anybody, right? What an adrenaline rush.
It is so cool.
Yeah, and it's a harness, kind of like rappelling. It feels like the same type of idea. And then you say, unlike, say, traditional water, wakeboarding, or skiing, you have a lot more control here with your rope, and this is actually controlling, what, the height?
That's right, Joe. You're in control of your power of your kite. The pull of the kite is here on your harness.
Right.
So doesn't require lots of grip. I've ridden over 4.5 hours continuously, which you couldn't do if it was like wakeboarding.
4.5 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I had fun, though.
How high have you gotten? What's the highest would you estimate?
Oh, probably about 25 feet.
Really?
Yeah. You start small, though. You start with the little jumps and learn to land in without splashing too much before you go to the big ones.
You have bad wipeouts?
Not too bad. I've had a few, but you say, hey, I did something wrong, and figure out what you did wrong.
And real quick, it's got to be a huge workout when you think about holding on to that thing.
Really, because
yeah, you're able to use your back, which is nice.
All you do, and I have to tell people, remind them, just use a couple fingers on the bar, because all you're doing is controlling the power here and the steering the kite here.
And for more information, Lou, folks can Google you, AZ Lou or Lou AZ?
Arizona Lou or AZ Lou.
All right.
LOU, and they'll get my website.
And by the way, Lou says much better to do this on the ocean than in Arizona lakes.
You want steady wind, which steady wind is not real common here.
Tougher to get.
Inland lakes. Yep.
Faye, there you go. That's what that's your next summer vacation. Kiteboarding.
Yeah, it might be a little ways off, Celeste, pregnancy and all right now. All right, 5:52 is your time right now. Still ahead.